The Great American Tune-In is brought to you by Light Bright. Turn on the magic of colored lights. Light Bright from Milton Bradley.
Light bright, turn on the magic of colored lights. Light bright, make a face to glow at night.
Just pop in the colored pegs and follow the patterns. It's easy to make beautiful pictures with Light Bright. Or create your favorite characters with Light Bright refills, like Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Tailspin, and The Little Mermaid.
Light bright, turn on the magic of shining lights.
Light Bright from Milton Bradley.
There's a new pet.
Chia.
Chia Pet, the pottery that grows. It's fun and easy. Soak your chia, spread the seeds, keep it watered, and watch it grow. And now grow a whole collection of fun with Chia teddy bears, puppies, kittens, rams, bulls. There's even a chia tree to keep your pets company. Chia Pets and Trees, the pottery that grows.
The Chia Pet and Chia Tree are available at Kmart, Walgreens, Eckerd, and Thrifty. Makes a great gift.
This here freight train. He Pablo. Me, I'm Motif. There's only one drink fat enough to quench our thirst, and that's Turbo Sport 7.
Cut! Genius! The can's upside down.
Don't talk to me like a child. I played Hamlet at Cambridge.
Once again, you've ruined my concentration.
Excuse me. What's my motivation?
When you're thirsty, trust your gut, not some actor.
That's it. I am going to my trailer.
Товарищи члены партии, мы должны все как один приложить максимум усилий для достижения нашей...
Something revolutionary is happening. It's new Doritos Light, Ruffles Light, and Cheetos Light with 1/3 less oil. Soon, they'll be taking over parties everywhere.
What'd you buy?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
When you go to California, nothing surprises me.
VCR.
Go taste that.
You'll see.
This week at Caldor, you'll see all software for use with the Commodore 64 and 128 computers on sale at 25% off. The Pollenex foot bath for $19.99 after rebate, and the Pollenex Splash Dance AM/FM shower radio for only $17.40. You'll never not find it at Caldor.
Sega challenges you with the ultimate video game, the Sega Master System.
Hang on!
With more accurate control, more detailed graphics, more levels of play.
Awesome!
The Sega Master System comes with power-based 2 control pads, light phaser, and 2 great video games, Hang On and Safari Hunt.
Gotcha!
And with other games like Ramble, Outrun, and Choplifter, the excitement never stops. The Sega Master System.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, you motherfuckers.
What's up, you fucking butt nuts? Fucking toodles and doodles.
Fucking butt nut motherfuckers.
You fucking butt nuts. What's up there, you fucking butt nuts?
Sam Elliott, I'm here to have gay sex with everybody.
Oh, God, I can only wish.
Yeah, I know.
You
It's Sam Elliott.
wrote me in. You definitely have all these cuts on you from Spurs and shit.
Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Yeah, happy St. Patty's Day, you fuckers. Is it tomorrow or when is the actual day?
Today.
Oh, is it really? Yeah. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I got to do my last ever St. Patrick's Day parade, man.
How was that?
I didn't go into the cathedral for mass. I'm not Catholic. I hung out with the Muslim kids. We went across the street and just hung out for like an hour and a half, drank coffee. Well, they couldn't drink coffee. It's Ramadan. I drank coffee. Well, they stared at my coffee. But it was all right. The only thing that sucked is I'm way taller than most people in my unit. So I have to do, instead of a regular march, I have to do these things called 3/4 steps in order to keep a time and not hit anybody else's feet. So the last 8 blocks, I had these 2 cramps in my calves, and I was like, I can't fucking walk. I did it anyway, and then I got on the subway, and it was good. I was like, all right, I'm fine. But I did find this. You should be able to spot your boy if you know what you're looking for.
A lot of money to put it on, and if you would like to subscribe, if you
Who's the guy in the shades in the front?
great phone you have, I believe it's called a QR
Did you
code.
see it?
It's not really that.
Where?
Throwing it
Right there.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Right in the
Shade
front,
it
man.
up, bro.
I was shading it up, dude. I was fucking stone cold stunnering it.
What's up with that 69 flag? That's nice.
69, buddy. 69.
Nice.
Oh, that's my buddy Lavin, the guy with the mustache. I was smiling. Cool fucking dude.
Fucking A, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time. They brought a bunch of retired Irish infantry officers because there's like it's not a sister unit. I don't know. I guess they have like respect for each other. So there's a unit, the Irish infantry in Dublin, and then us, and they brought all these guys over, and they had in their official old uniforms, and they like came to the parade and hung out. And this cop came up to me. He was wearing one of the British Metro police hats, the big ones, the constable ones, and I was like, "Where'd you get that?" And he's like, "Hey, it's from me job out there in England." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "That's pretty cool." Oh, let me see
Yeah,
something.
that's pretty fucking pretty randy of you.
It was pretty sexual. I didn't want to say it, but felt it.
How did you walk that far with a fucking boner?
I tucked it down my leg.
That doesn't make it harder to walk. You like strap it to your leg and just one leg's just like limping.
I was just jizzing the entire time.
Oh man. Extra long socks lined with trash bags.
So fuck, I can't, I won't say his name, but there was a dude. Thank God this is the last. Thank God I'm down to the last 3 months. There's a dude in my unit who went out drinking all fucking night. Him and a bunch of people. They didn't get back till 4 a.m, and then we stepped off at 6:30.
Dope.
And he was obviously doing coke because he would talk like this, and I'm like, God, like this guy's standing next to me, and I don't even know how he did the march. I give him credit for keeping his composure, but like we had Alpha in front of us, and he's like, "Guy, I'm telling you, bro, Alpha," and I was like, "Bro, are you throwing up? What the fuck is going on?" And so he just keeps doing. He just won't shut the fuck up. And finally, like, some dude from the command staff's like, "Hey, you need to shut the fuck up. You sound like shit right now."
That's one thing I never liked doing was like drinking before something. Like you got something you gotta wake up early for. Like that sucks. Especially if you're out till 4, you gotta be up at 6:30. Like that is just poor fucking planning, man.
Well, here's the thing: he never went to sleep. And then when everybody was going into the cathedral for mass, he turned around, hopped the gate, went around the corner, and went to the bar for the 2 hours that they do mass. Comes back. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? We're marching, and he's like, guys, sound off. Like, Big Apple, really stupid. And I was like, dude,
Sounds
nobody
like Police Academy, and you had fucking Bobcat Goldthwait.
Big Apple bad. No, but he was just like everything he said. He thought he was being like this cool, funny dude, and everybody around him was like, "Yeah, this guy's kind of like really bad." I think towards the end of the march, they pulled him off. So there goes your E6, pal. No, he's not. Nothing's gonna happen to him. But I was just like, dude, like you are way too fucking drunk, Pablito. You are way too drunk to be marching, and you should. First off, as an NCO, I shouldn't be fucking leading a bunch of people that trashed. My opinion, but I mean, look, everybody drinks at the St. Patrick's Day parade. I don't want to have fucking walk those slowly having to piss.
It's funny. I forgot that it was St. Patrick's Day because I was trying to get home before like I don't know 3 o'clock, 3:30, and the fucking road going to my towards my house, like towards Main Street, was like just gridlock traffic. I ended up going around. But then I saw a picture someone posted of a bunch of people walking around fucking town dressed in green. I saw a couple of people in green. I guess it all makes sense now. The parade is tomorrow, though, so that's why I was thinking tomorrow. But we're going to do the parade tomorrow in the morning. You know, a little St. Patty's Day pet jog parade should be cute.
We're doing good, Pablo.
Chilling.
Yeah, this is last one. So that's it.
That's awesome.
June 10th, last day. Contract's
Nice.
over.
And you got the summer right there.
I scheduled a vacation for that whole week afterwards, where I'm not going to do anything. So, but yeah, it that was that. And then, like I said, the gentleman who decided to be very drunk and rowdy, and it was just like, dude, like you fucking suck. You fucking suck. Like I said, most people are trash. Like half the fucking congregation in the fucking St. Francis Cathedral is fucking trash. And you're just like, Jesus Christ, guys. One day.
Yeah, too early too. Not a big fan of drinking early like that.
Bro, how is it
at like noon?
Oh, here's another little thing I did. There was supposed to be so I worked both jobs yesterday. Got home, put all my shit together, put it down, and then went to sleep for 45 minutes. Got up, had to drive to the city at 2 in the morning. So I was up. I slept for literally 45 minutes.
And you got to be like, yo, what's up, guys?
I was like, guys, we're gonna. That's literally how he talks. By the way, it was so. Dude, you are on a level of drunk that I can't comprehend.
Fucking nasty mess.
What a loser. But there's a ceremony at the end that everybody has to attend, and I was like, I don't fucking care about any of this shit. So everybody's walking in. I took a piss. I walk into the armory, and then I just walk past them as they're all piling in. And then I just take a right, and I looked at one of the fucking sergeants sitting there, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm getting out of here." And he's like, "What?" I was like, "I got 45 minutes of sleep. I worked both jobs yesterday, and then I drove instantly here. I'm out." And he's like, "I let you in on a little secret." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Come here." He's like, "I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here, homie." It's like, all right, cool. Just fucking left. Got a slice of pizza. Went home. Passed out on the couch. It was all right. It was all right. It's New York pizza, so it's okay at best. Or even at worst, it's okay. Got home and just passed out on the fucking couch, which is
nice.
I passed out for an hour, woke up super nauseous. So, but yeah, it beats me. But no, I didn't get Saboros. I got Roma's, which is near Madison Square Park. Little shitty pizza place, but it was good. Speaking of pizza, I found this. And I show this to you, and I want to show it with the world. During his time on SCTV, Rick Moranis parodied George Carlin for 10 seconds. And during the 10 seconds that he parodied George Carlin, apparently George Carlin in his book said that the act was so accurate that he had to change his entire way that he did stand up afterwards.
I was thinking about underrated vegetables like beets. 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 Beats me. You've been a marvelous audience. Good night.
I think people forget how funny Rick Moranis was, or SCTV. SCTV was a fucking
It's like
awful
it's
show.
pronounced Rick Moranis.
Hey,
More.
fucking, hey, you know that guy Rick? You know what he wants? You know what he wants? He wants Moranis.
He made love to my anus.
Oh God, I wish I could. I'll show you that off the air. I hate this new I just want default view. I hate what they're fucking doing. What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, see, I want to play some of these things from SCTV, but I don't know if they're copyright strike like the way they fucking do for SNL, because SNL will rape your butt.
I did a cover like months and months ago, maybe even like close to a year ago for that Aaliyah song, Try Again. The past week, I've been getting nonstop messages from Sony Entertainment that they pulled my video and they're claiming it. We're claiming your video. I'm like, okay, I guess have it.
Well, so you did a really cool version of Hotel California. And one night I was like, I'm going to post this up on this channel because me and you do this. I put it up and it processed. 30 seconds later, Universal Music Group has claimed this video. It has been blocked.
And I feel like, yeah, we're taking your video.
And then under it, it said, because you used the 2012 remastered version of Hotel California. So hats off to you, man. You did it that good.
That's the goal, to do a cover so close that the record company claims it.
They're like,
yeah, speaking of claiming it, Darlene and I have this account we opened when we got married. We put a bunch of money in it. It was a Chase account. We don't have any other accounts of Chase. We just kind of left it there. Stupid place to put money because like really never gathered any money. But we haven't touched that account since we got married, a couple of years. I got a letter in the mail saying your account's been active. Unless you contact us or send this letter in signed, we're going to give your money to the state.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so we went there today and I was like, all right, so this is my money. She's like, okay, everything all good? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to pull it all now. She's like, okay. So I just pulled it all, went over to Bank of America and dumped it in there.
Holy fucking shit.
Fucking idiots like that. That's what happens.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, this is the first time I was in New York in a couple of years. No, in a year.
It's gross.
What an absolute shithole. Like, seriously, like a absolute
homeless
shithole.
everywhere. A lot of fucking crazy vagrants everywhere.
Dude, there was a dude napping while he was standing up. And I was like, okay. I mean, like, okay.
That fentanyl, bro.
That fucking fetty fat.
Mm-hmm.
It smelled like shit too, by the way. Like the joke about New Jersey smelling like shit. New York really smelled like shit, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Since COVID came back, it was like it just got much worse. It got dirtier. Like during COVID, a lot of like homeless people set up their little shanty towns, their areas, and it got much worse for the homeless. They were everywhere, but like they haven't left. Businesses like back to full, but now there's just homeless people fucking everywhere. But there's also just so many crazy people, like young people, drug addicts, vagrants, and stuff. You see them everywhere, walking around nonstop, constantly. It's crazy.
Dude. No, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
I'm on the fucking train coming home the other day. I take the Patchogue line. It's kind of quiet. After we leave Babylon, I got headphones in, but I hear like people start yelling. This dude, he must have been a little off. I guess he was coming from the city, probably a little younger than me, but looked like he hadn't showered in a little bit. Probably like drifter, but definitely something off. But from what I get, is he walked past this younger girl. She's probably like in her early 20s, and like waved to her, and she flipped him off. And he was bugging out on her. He was like literally going to beat the shit out of this girl. He's screaming at her. He could tell he's just all fucked up. He's like, oh, you know, what the fuck right do you have to flip me off? He's like, it's always fucking women. Women always fucking do it. So I'm sitting there. It's like 2 minutes, and like it's getting wild. Like she's freaking out. She's also saying stuff back. I think she was like she was getting off at mastic. So something wrong with her too, but she seemed a little
yeah.
off it. One of those
Yeah.
misguided young girls, but it got to the point where it was like someone's got to break this up, and like everybody's just watching it on the train. So I fucking stood up and I got between them, and I'm like, "This has got to stop." And I'm like telling the dude, I'm like, "You just got to go to the other car. You got to get the fuck out of here." And he's like, still bugging out. I was like, "Bro, like I get it. I feel what you're saying." I was like, "It's not right," but I was like, "This isn't. You're not solving anything." I was like, "You got to get out of here, bro. Like this is just nuts." So then, like, finally, people start stepping up and like getting involved. I was like, "You fucking pussies! Like nobody does anything. It takes me, little fucking dude, to like get up." And then all the other guys like, "Yeah, we'll stop." And then you hear the guys like talking to the girl afterward, like, "Yeah, we'll make sure nothing happens when you get off." Like, get out of here, bro. Like, just diffuse the situation, get away from her. So like after it was gone and the guy was gone, I just like looked at the girl, I was like, "I'm sorry," and I just left. I left the train car, went to another car. I was like, situation
Yeah,
is
and
done.
so I got changed in Giselle's car, which is
Damn, I
changing
would
in
have
a
killed to
front
have
seat.
seen that, bro.
But this dude's riding past on a fucking bicycle, and some dude's crossing the street, and the dude just looks at him like he almost hits him, and he stops, and the old dude looks at him and goes, "Yeah, nice cock."
Whoa!
And just walks away, and I was like, "What? What the fuck just happened? Like, what the fuck just happened?"
He probably wanted to like say something to him, but he's like, I gotta say something where he's not gonna want to fuck me up, and the guy's just gonna be confused, won't fight me.
And then
He's like, I like your butthole.
nice asshole. This other dude was walking past me, and he was walking with his friend. Obviously, they were two dainty boys. He was wearing a '90s Marlboro jacket, the black one. And he's like, "Yeah, I kind of like that place." Like I overheard him. He's like, "I kind of like that place." He's like, there's some crime, but not a lot of rapes. And I looked at him and I was like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And he's like, "Nothing." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I heard that." Like it almost sounded like he was disappointed. He was like, "Dude, there's just no rapes." And
Not enough rapes in that area. Yeah, you better off sticking in Disneyland.
Needs more rape. Dude, it just fucking sucked. It was wild. And the whole place sucked.
I mean, I agree. Like that's make it or break it for me. If I'm gonna move to a town, the rape numbers are low. I'm not moving there. I'm looking for Rapeville, Rape City, Rapeton, something like that. But fuck that, bro. I need rapes in my area. I need to be entertaining.
I need to know that I'm going to be scared walking home at night.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I'm walking, I want to see a bunch of dudes following me with that look like a fucking dog waiting to fucking get its victim, just drooling out of the mouth. They're gonna take me behind the building, use a box cutter to get that fast access into my tight jeans.
You're walking home from the train station. "Hey, baby boy, what are you doing?" "Where are you going, girlfriend? I need to see you." You're like, "Oh no."
I
Oh
said,
no,
"You
there's
guys
zero
can't
left."
catch me. You can't catch me." And then I usually just run away and fall over because I'm so hard trying to run that I can't. And I just fall, and that's usually when they get me.
I don't even want to rape him. He's hard. I think he's going to like it. That was the other thing too. Like I was completely tired and blank-minded that there was an Asian dude looking at me, and I just looked at him and I was like, "Ding, ding, 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 ding," and then I was like, "Oh, I got to get the fuck out of here. Like I've ruined it." But by the way, that whole the
You're so
migrant
tired that
thing,
racism just starts taking over.
dude, the spirit of racism just comes back full swing.
I love that song from Rush, "The Spirit of Racism." A companion so obtrusive.
Dude, it just sucked, and I don't ever want to go back. Like it just blew.
Yeah, well, I have to go there 5 days
The
fucking
migrant thing,
week.
by the way, is 100% like out of fucking control. The amount
They're
of
everywhere out there.
The amount of homeless migrants just hanging out in
Oh,
Madison
they're not
Square
even
Park.
homeless. No, they give them free apartments and free.
Yeah, they get
yeah.
the Roosevelt Hotel, which is blows my mind. It's a historic fucking landmark, and I'm like, yeah, you can have that.
Roosevelt's
have
rolling in
that.
his grave.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't get shot at a presidential campaign speech for this. You ready for this?
Oh man, Wilford Brimley.
Japanese. The man
Wilford Brimley. Wilford Brimley.
The guy invented karaoke in '67. He was 100 years old. Has passed away.
His
Which,
secret
by the
to
way,
long living was singing a karaoke song every day.
That sucks. That dude fucking rules.
What do you think his karaoke song was?
I like the smell of farts. Fuck yeah, I like the smell of farts. Dude,
I don't know if that's a song.
To be honest with you, Total Tech, one day I farted. This is gross. I farted and it smelled like the perfect sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup breakfast sandwich.
Mhm.
And at first I was grossed out, and then I said, "You know what? I'm going to get a sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup," and I did. So
Who doesn't like the smell of their own farts, or at least appreciate them?
everybody does. Everybody likes their own mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes their own mustard. Oh, dude, today's
Hot mustard
anniversary.
day.
Happy Gary Plushé Day. 40 fucking years.
The man.
The fucking the hero. Women respect men who have a unique brand of musks.
Absolutely.
women-
They gross out. They get all grossed out. They're like, "Oh my god, you farted! That's so gross." They say, "That's you so ew, it's so gross. Why would you do?" It's like, okay, if it was gross, you'd leave the room. You wouldn't keep smelling it. You know they like it. They fucking love it.
Women like an alpha fart.
I agree. I agree.
You need one of those farts that are as soft as a small earthquake.
The best is the late at night sleeping, falling asleep under the blanket, deep dark farts. They get trapped in there a little bit. It's already warm under there, so when it comes down, the blanket starts to rise a little bit because there's like a hot air balloon effect because all that fucking heat. It just starts to blow out underneath your neck when you wave the blanket a little bit right up under your nose and just tickle you just the right way. I'm about to go to sleep, bro. I got to fart.
Yo, I farted under my fucking. I have like 2 comforters in the winter because it gets cold in fucking Pennsylvania, and I fucking farted under them, and like I couldn't sleep that night, so I was like tossing and turning, and then the one blanket shifted up, and motherfucker, 2 hours later, right out. I was like, good for you.
Why do you think I own Snuggies, bro? I don't like Snuggies. I don't like Snuggies. I like farting in Snuggies. You wear that shit.
Hey, what's that cologne you wearing? That's fart.
Oud.
Man, that's fart, dog. Yo, that's all we be smelling like.
You track mad dudes with that fart.
I absolutely do. That's how friendships are made. Man, I'm getting sick of being out there. It's called silent but deadly. No, so Pablo, that's the thing. Don't get it twisted. Silent ones can be deadly, but sometimes you get those hot ones that hurt your butthole coming out.
Yep.
That's where the real magic comes in. Those are the farts you want to be a part of.
I find the quiet, hot ones are the best. They're very meaty. They definitely have that umami.
That's how you get that fucking Satan's kiss.
Mm-hmm.
You get that fucking hot. You get that hot, spicy kiss on your asshole right before that fart comes out.
A little pucker up. A fart so good, you know you got like a little tad of a prolapse, like a little bit. A little pink ring, little calamari chilling.
Oh, Total Tech, that's where you're wrong. He says you can't bottle those.
You can't bottle them, but let me tell you about something, Total Tech. You can fucking jar them. Got to get a mason jar, good glass one. Get a sponge, a warm sponge, damp, not too wet, not too dry. Stick it in there. Fart in that jar. Put it in the freezer. Good to go.
You're like the Willy Wonka of farts, my guy. just the tunnel. It's just the tunnel scene, but it's just farts, and the kids are freaking out. around we go. Where will
throwing up into the fucking river, the fucking boat. Stop it! Stop it! He's laughing his ass off, just farting.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, dude, the jar of farts. You came up with that years ago.
That sounds like wouldn't that be part of the Glasgow experience?
A Glasgow grenade. Just you pop it open every couple months, and you just go like this. You're like, Yeah. No.
You gotta burp it for freshness every once in a while. And don't waste that burp. You don't waste that burp. You gotta smell that burp freshness. Yeah.
You gotta just sit there and fart, friend.
When you pull that jar out of the freezer and the top pops, like you jarred it right.
It's just a commercial with a fart. And it's just Sam Elliott comes into frame and he's just like, after a long day of working outside, I sometimes reach for Sean's Glasgow grenades. Glasgow grenades made in the Rocky Mountains.
And then it's like a USDA beef commercial.
Airlines is defending its decision to keep that plane the door panel blew off of mid-flight in service. It was scheduled to come in for
8
a maintenance
of these
check
fucking
that night
planes
after
this week.
warning lights on the Boeing 737 MAX indicated problems with the plane's pressurization system. Alaska Airlines telling CBS News just moments ago it remains confident in its maintenance and safety actions. CBS' Chris Van Cleve reports this comes as we're learning new details about an audit that found
Chris Van
dozens
Cleve.
of issues in Boeing's manufacturing process.
After the dramatic
Dude, how do you
mid-air
fucking
blowout
fly
of a
like
door
that?
panel in January, the FAA launched an audit of Boeing's 737 production process. Boeing failed 33 of 89 sections, including one dealing with the same type of door panel. The FAA also found 97 incidents of alleged non-compliance. The most common was failing to follow Boeing's own standards and practices. The audit comes as Boeing admitted to lawmakers last week it cannot find paperwork documenting repairs performed on that Alaska Airlines door panel, saying it is likely that it was never created. The NT.
So I guess we're not taking. I guess nobody's taking Boeing anymore.
Their stock's definitely going to go down.
When it does, I would buy it.
I wonder what they did to do this. Usually this shit gets swept under pretty well. I wonder if they fucked up and. What's up, Joey?
Dude, you just missed a 20-minute.
She just did a Kramer entrance in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, how are you, my favorite? Yeah, you missed the best fart conversation ever. Talking about the jarring farts.
The jarring of farts. Farts can be quite jarring unless you're jarring your farts.
Oh man! And then Sean called the guy on this report Chris Clit.
Chris Van Clit.
Chris Van Clit. Yeah, the other Van Halen.
That was his name. I just called him by his name.
TSB investigation indicates the bolts holding that door in place were not reinstalled.
We will continue to increase our oversight to make sure the planes that are getting their airworthiness certificates are safe airplanes.
Is not having the paperwork on we took a door off and put it back on not enough of a red flag?
It is one of the factors that we're considering as we formulate.
Oh no, or he goes past that.
Quality assurance where it needs to be. There should be paperwork for that.
FAA Administrator Michael Whitaker.
Or he thinks that it's going towards the war effort. It's not. This is just ever since they merged with what was that, Douglas McGonigal? Like they just kind of
Douglas McGargle.
Douglas McGonigal. Thank you, Joey. Ever since they merged, they just kind of been cutting costs and doing all that shit. They would rather make some shitty profit. I mean, I know United Airlines just canceled the contract with them, but they're just hiring people who don't give a shit. Nobody checks anything.
It wasn't just paperwork issues. Sometimes it's order that work is done. Sometimes it's tool management. So it's really plant floor hygiene, if you will, and a variety of issues of that nature.
As first reported by the New York Times, FAA also looked at supplier Spirit Aerosystems, which makes the body of the 737 MAX. The company failed 7 of 13 sections of that audit. Inspectors flagged workers using a hotel
More than
key card
fucking
to check
half.
the door seal and Dawn dish soap as a lubricant.
Spirit tells CBS News it's working to address and incorporate lessons learned from the audit. Boeing today announced a series of changes it's making to improve its quality processes because of these findings, Nora.
Chris, I also want to ask you about this Boeing whistleblower that was found dead in his car. What do we know about that?
Hold on. That's a different story because that is
I'm
right.
glad she's bringing that up.
So this dude has been testifying in front of fucking Congress or the House or whatever it is.
Morning, police in Charleston, South Carolina tell NBC News they are aware of the death of a former Boeing employee turned whistleblower. 62-year-old John Barnett found dead on Friday from
John Barnett,
foreign
Sean.
calls and apparent self-inflicted gunshot.
I know who you are, Fox Mulder.
Retirement plaque. Barnett retired from Boeing in 2017 after working as a quality manager for more than 30 years. Since his departure, he has taken legal action against the company, claiming he was retaliated against for raising safety issues internally, issues that Boeing denied at the time. Back in 2019, Barnett sat down with Today, describing a haphazard safety culture at Boeing.
From day one, it's just all been about schedule and hurry up and just get it done, push the planes out. We're behind schedule. You know, we don't have time to worry about issues that y'all bring up.
In 2017, the FAA released a review upholding many of Barnett's concerns. With regard to his sudden death, the company released a statement writing, "We are saddened by Mr. Barnett's passing, and our thoughts are with his family and friends." Production standards at Boeing are under intense scrutiny following a series of troubling incidents involving Boeing planes. The latest on Monday, when a 787 from the South American airline Latam apparently dropped abruptly mid-flight from Sydney to Auckland, injuring at least 50 passengers and crew members. The airline says it's unclear what caused the strong movement on the flight.
Right, Dawn Dish
Confirmed the Justice Department has launched a criminal investigation into Boeing following the blowout door plug on a 787 MAX 9 in January. The NTSB determined the plane left the Boeing plant without critical bolts that hold the plug in place. A scathing new FAA audit also found Boeing failed to comply with its own quality control procedures.
We're working with Boeing and demanding that they come up with a very detailed plan within the next 90 days to fix the quality issues that are out there.
Tom, we've also learned new details about that FAA.
Fucking losers.
Yeah, that's right. So according to
I say that tomorrow. You're gonna find me dead in my car. Sean calls Boeing fucking losers, found dead in the next day in his car.
Audits, 33 out of 89 failures over a.
There's no way they don't investigate them for that guy's suicide, right?
I mean, you know they're not gonna just because they're so powerful, but like, come on, it's fucking obvious. It's so fucking obvious. It couldn't get more obvious than that.
Oh, I think I found the name of the expo. Hold on. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, they don't have the phone call. He said John Barnett. I could just think about that. Okay, Joey. Just think about that phone call in the X-Files. Mulder, I'm all around you, man. I was behind you in a line today getting coffee. That's the guy's name, John Barnett.
John Barnett. I'm trying to think of what John Barnett looked like in that.
Remember he dies on the operating table. That's what the prisoner thinks, and then the dead body looks over at the prisoner. He gets the weird claw thing like this.
Yeah. They mix the reptile DNA.
And then that doctor comes back and he finds out that the cure he used on himself for never aging actually just gave him cancer.
Mulder, I was with you in the bathroom when you were jacking it, man. You didn't even fucking see me, dude. Who do you think handed you the lube, dude?
Who do you think tapped their foot under the bathroom stall, man? I'm all around you.
Who do you think caught that cum with their mouth, man? That was me, bro. I'm so sick.
Who do you think sniffed your farts, man? I'm all around you.
I went to your freezer and used up all your jarred farts, man.
That's the last straw, Barnett.
He just shoots.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no, that wasn't that one. Barnett's the guy that shot the other agent.
No, that's the dude who No, isn't that him?
It might be.
That is him, because he sends Mulder that photograph. He puts it on his windshield.
Oh, the photograph of Mulder shitting, and you could see he's like obviously between Mulder's legs.
Yeah, how did he get this? Did you fucking hear about that dumb shit? You know about that fucking idiot Jake Paul, obviously.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I fucking hate him. I hate his brother. He's gonna fight Mike Tyson.
I saw somebody share because like everybody's like, so skeptical about it. And then he, like Mike Tyson had this thing. It was like, let's get it straight. This isn't for the money. I'm gonna end his career. I've seen his boxing. I'm gonna do a favor for boxing and end his career. Jake Paul, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get his fucking head. And everybody's like, oh man, see, he means it. He means it. It's like, bro, people are writing these scripts for him, and you're just buying into what he's saying. Like,
the only thing I will say is if he loses against Tyson, who's 60, doing this shit. Boy, still got it though.
So it's like, what it comes down to is Jake Paul is going to be faster. Jake Paul isn't like a fast fighter, but he's faster than him. So that's the thing he's got going for him. But the thing is, I think Mike Tyson probably does throw a harder fucking hit if he catches him and stuff like that. But Mike Tyson's definitely have to train his fucking ass off, because at the end of the day, he's a 60-year-old guy going up against a 30-year-old guy, half his age. He's fucking 60. He's at the age to be a grandpa. Like, it is a really crazy feat. People are like, oh, he's going to knock him out. Like, this isn't Mike Tyson in the 90s fighting Jake Paul now. This is Mike Tyson, age 60. Like, let's get fucking real. It'll, if they really let it go out, it could be a good fight. But, like, there's a good chance he could fucking go down because he's 60 fucking years old. Like, this guy gets an opening and he just throws a couple punches really, really fast on him. Like, man, when he fought Mayweather's pretty old too. I think that fight was restricted, though. I don't think that was a real fight.
No. Who won? Was that a draw? No, it was a
draw. It was fucking draw.
Yeah, Mayweather's never lost a fight.
Oh wait, no, it was probably a draw with Mayweather winning.
Yeah, Mayweather's never lost a fight at all.
No, that's why I think he went back for the money. He probably agreed, like, I'll go back for another fight because guy's got crazy gambling addictions, but probably I'll go back for another fight, but I'm not losing.
He's got that fucking Michael Jordan gambling addiction.
And Mike Tyson, like, he would do anything for money. I'm not saying he's a sellout, because, like, you got that skill, you got the ability where you could make millions doing a fight. Like, none of us can do that, so, like, you might as well fucking do it, bro. I would do it.
Oh yeah.
If they're like, yo, you can wipe your ass on TV, $20 million, but you really got to, like, get in there. I'm like, sure, show me when.
We're putting a micro cam on the toilet paper. We're trying to get some brown eye footage.
Right.
We're trying to see the eye of Africa.
And it's going to be like a first segment for like an in-between segments on like the morning show. And it'll be like, and we have this footage of Sean from New York wiping, and the whole time it's gonna be like, ooh, my brown-eyed girl, ooh, the brown. You're just gonna hear that playing, and it's just gonna be wiping, $20 million, bro, $20 million.
And then
You watch it.
It cuts to Al Roker in Times Square. He's like, "That wasn't that great? Wasn't that great, gang?"
I still have that song stuck in my head. Speaking of stuck, did you see the way he really got in there? That boy must jar his farts.
Oh man, you're gonna love this.
The first thing you notice when you walk into La Vaca Birria is not the crowd of people or the colorful items on the wall. It's the smell of the food.
Smell the fart.
When you walk in here, does it always smell this amazing?
Yes, either like birria or charcoal.
For the last 2 years, Ricardo Lopez has operated this spot.
Ricardo Lopez.
Glad you noticed that.
So white, dude.
Uncles and mother used to make, but kicked up a notch. The only problem is the price of nearly everything he uses to make his food has gone up, like onions, for example.
Before COVID, they were like $9 a sack at Restaurant Depot. I used to pick them up. During COVID and after, it was $40. Right now, it's $80.
And this is the signature burrito here. Nearly every ingredient that goes into it has doubled in cost, and that's the reason why the owner says so has its price. In fact, the latest consumer price index shows prices for food, gas, and housing all rose last month nationwide. To be fair, Lopez has also made a conscious decision to buy premium beef to make his birria, which is Mexican marinated beef, and he chooses not to buy any prepared foods from suppliers. Everything is made
good for him
scratch,
for
with
that.
the exception of the tortillas, which he gets from a local shop. And all that effort is also reflected in the prices.
The food, you make in your pueblo back, in Mexico, it's very labor intensive. And the only way you get that here is at these fine dining restaurants, doing everything from scratch.
Judging from the lunch rush we saw, his decision not to skimp on ingredients or cut staff seems to be paying off. The customers we talked with say they've noticed the higher prices, but they're okay with that for now.
If it just takes, us as consumers to pay a little bit more to support people.
A little bit more? You're paying
It's a
$22
$22
for a burrito. Like, if you're okay with that, then you're okay with letting everybody fuck you and take your money. I'm not saying it's this guy's fault. I'm talking about, the reason everything is so expensive.
Things are pricey, and they're like, I can't come all the time. Are you okay with that?
I have to be. You know, there's no. It's either that or keep the price the same, don't make any money, and we close our doors at one point.
In San Francisco, Sergio Quintana, NBC Bay Area News.
We won't fund.
Ricky Ricardo. Yo, you can definitely make the word vagina with her name.
Yes, you can. That would be like, what is
That's you just see that name and it's just like vagina. That's like when you see a crossword puzzle and you find the word like tits in it really fast, like you just gravitate towards it. not crossword puzzle. What do you call that? Word jumble, word search. Yeah, I don't fucking know. What do you call that? Sudoku.
I don't fucking know. I'm fucking tired, Robert. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. But hey, I mean, San Francisco voted for all those policies, so if it really costs that much, it just kind of sounds like the consequences of your actions. So I don't really.
I heard it smells like burnt chocolate in San Francisco.
It smells like burnt chocolate and birria tacos.
Burnt chocolate. Chocolate dip biscottis.
It's actually biscotti. No.
They make a really mean chocolate dip biscotti in San Francisco.
I got one more for you.
Is it wet?
It's about as wet as the fart that you jarred last night.
Wow, you can't. They can't be wet. Like the sponge can be wet, but you can't spray in there. You'll get mildew and shit like that.
Yeah. Little spores.
Yeah. You gotta be careful about that. You're better off using like a strainer or a coffee filter, and then you fart through the coffee filter. You get a really clean, pure fart. You fucking inhale that, bro. You feel like you could fuck like 10 goats.
How very Scottish of you. Maybe that's why they call it the Glasgow method. Fart talk makes me happy.
In August 2023, as a Marquette County Sheriff's deputy concluded a traffic stop, he noticed an approaching vehicle in Westfield, Wisconsin. With his windows down, he could clearly hear the vehicle approaching due to its faulty exhaust system. Additionally, the vehicle had a few brake lamps that were not working. The driver was later identified as an 18-year-old male named Dominic, whom deputies
We already know it didn't end that well with that
through his
picture
social
right there.
media activity. The sheriff's office became aware of Dominic when he first moved into Marquette County earlier in the year. Another law enforcement agency outside the county alerted them that Dominic was publicly posting on Snapchat via the heat map feature. Some of these public Snapchat posts depicted Dominic smoking marijuana and brandishing a firearm with a laser light while making derogatory remarks about law enforcement. Furthermore, he frequently posted requests for info on how to obtain large amounts of marijuana and made numerous mentions of selling the drug. Given that these posts were publicly accessible to anyone on Snapchat, the sheriff's office decided to save copies of the videos as evidence. On one occasion, while conducting surveillance near his residence, a deputy observed Dominic recording a Snapchat video of the deputy's vehicle parked in a nearby parking lot. Dominic then proceeded to share the video on Snap Maps, along with more anti-law enforcement comments. Upon initiating a traffic stop, Dominic had accelerated at a high rate of speed and turned off his headlights.
Going back towards the village on Lawrence Street. 212, I'm with him on call it. Eastbound Lawrence.
He's like, these pussy ass cops. That he's like, oh my god, the cop's gonna get me. He's gonna fucking get me.
This is him on Snapchat.
That could be any bald guy.
Look at me, David Garvin, stealing TVs. I wouldn't believe it.
That is not me.
Northbound Spring.
Done fucked up.
What's that guy doing?
The registration of the
These pursuits get me fucking wet. You hear him pop open a mason jar.
The officer was fired for huffing fart.
He just passes out and veers off the road.
We are northbound on Eagle approaching 5th.
They found him with the huge erection, the seatbelt wrapped around his neck, jars everywhere.
Revoked license.
Spooky ghosts.
Why don't you
Spooky ghosts.
at the next cross here turn off? But keep going for now. When you brake, go towards the house if you can. 212 Marquette. I got primary northbound Eagle from A. Northbound Eagle from A.
Throughout the pursuit, he consistently ignored multiple stop signs, turning off his lights and maintaining speeds
Yeah, I was
well
saying you
above
want
the
to
limit.
Northbound Eagle from A, catching up to the vehicle, speeds 90. 212, 219, what was your reason for stop? Equipment violations, butt exhaust, and light violations. 10-4, plus plates not matching the vehicle.
Really fucking dude.
Notify Adams and Washera County. No traffic. 212 Marquette. Vehicle is blacked out again. No traffic. Westbound First Ave. By the way, we're in Adams County if you want.
I do want to see if I can get a follow up on that. About 6 months ago, I showed you that video of that girl who ran into the cornfield. And then when they caught her, she's like, "Go fuck yourself." Later on, I'm going to see tonight for next week if there's any more follow up videos with her because she's got like 30 arrests under her belt.
The other girl, the girl that was going to college, she was going to school, and she hit those two people coming out of the bar and killed them. Remember that? And she's like, I got to go to school. How am I getting to school? It's like, your car's totaled. Well, how am I getting to school? It's like, you're going to jail. You killed two people.
Yeah, that's another one I would like to find a follow up on because that's
since her time in jail, her butthole has grown 3 sizes larger.
little X-ray of the fucking Grinch animation.
I'll let him know.
By observing Dominic through the rear car window and clearly seeing his face in the rearview mirror, the
How do you
deputy
do that?
confirmed that Dominic was indeed the operator.
212 Marquette, going through the stop sign of E, County E and First. No traffic. Continuing westbound into Adams County. 212 Marquette, northbound on Elk, northbound on
I have a
Elk.
feeling whoever cut this video up left the moans and purposely. Give a shit. You just throw motor chasing this kid
We
now.
are west on First towards Ember. I'm going to get up to this next cross street and then probably terminate. Current speed is 73. You're right on them. 212, what's your traffic volume? There's no traffic. If I'm approved to continue, we're northbound on Ember right now. He's blacked out. Slow speed. We got one vehicle. We are northbound on Ember. One vehicle. We got another one oncoming. His lights are back out again. I'm right behind him. At about 73. 544, 212. Still behind you. Trying to catch up. Speed's about in the between 70 and 72. Every now and then he flips his lights on and off.
He turns the lights off. The cop's like, it's a ghost car.
Because of his reckless driving in the presence of other vehicles, it was decided to terminate the pursuit.
I am going to terminate here. Stand by for the next cross. I have terminated right at the intersection of Ember and G. George. Vehicle continued westbound on Ember into Adams County towards the tracks. I'm going to post up here for about 10 more seconds, and then I'll continue on Ember to check for any accidents near the railroad tracks.
You see that guy?
Yeah, we were just chasing them for about 15, 20 miles, so yeah. So, I know, that's why we're terminating. We chased him for a good probably 20 minutes already. Yeah.
I just barely, all I seen was lights.
Yeah, it's your car staying on the window. 212, 218, were you calling? You want us to go to the residence and try to figure out who's driving that vehicle? I got a pretty good visual on him. I'm very familiar with who he is from the previous case. I will definitely have charges for him, but if we could set up, maybe just wait for him to try to come back. We know where he is. We'll Take them into custody, then check in the area for any 1050s. All units on code. This is that subject I sent the officer safety ATL about. He's the one that's always on the Westfield Snapchat stories, posting him smoking weed, and he's known to carry a 1032 for 43.
Oh, approximately an hour later, while the deputy was patrolling the area, he noticed a pickup truck with an excessively loud exhaust drive past him. The deputy managed to capture the license plate, which belonged to an individual residing in the same apartment complex as Dominic. Additionally, it seemed that there were multiple occupants in the vehicle. Considering these factors, along with the fact that the vehicle was heading from the area where Dominic was last seen, deputies opt to initiate a high-risk traffic stop.
There's a male in the backseat of that vehicle behind the driver.
212 Marquette. We're high risk stop right now. 225. Stay at the res. Driver, turn it off. Step out. Step out. Keep your hands where you can see them. Take the keys with you. Take the keys with
Dr.
you.
Phil, how you
Take
doing,
the
buddy?
keys
Happy
with
St.
you.
Patrick's
Let me
Day,
see
dude.
your hands. Come back. Okay, you're not who we're after. Just keep coming back this way. Who's in the truck with you? Okay, he's in the Colin. He's in the truck. Come back this way. That's all right. That's the whole point of the lights. You got any weapons on you? No. Okay, come back towards me.
I was a CC carrier in PA, not
Okay,
here.
come back here. Come back here. Where'd you pick up at tonight?
And he looks like
sit
a
on my
comic book
tailgate.
nerd
You can sit on my tailgate.
No, I can't sit. It'll hurt. I gotta.
Step out with your hands up. We got a canine. If you run, you will be bit.
When Dominic was asked to exit, he immediately claimed that his vehicle had been stolen without any prior questioning about its status.
Show me your fucking hands. Show me your hands. You are under arrest. Step back.
I'm complying. I'm complying.
You weren't earlier when you were running, so step back.
Sir, my car was stolen.
No, it wasn't. I saw you in it. Step back. Step back.
Get low. Watch that bad man. Watch him. Walk back here. Shut up and listen. Walk backwards. If you make any stupid moves, my dog will bite you. Do you understand? Watch him.
It's going to be your opportunity so you don't get yourself in trouble to talk to us when we're done, just so you know.
Good boy.
Oh, that sucks.
He's low. Watch him. Boy.
I said it's going to be your opportunity to talk with us so you don't get in trouble. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Stop. Don't make any moves.
By the way, you boys
We have a
missed
canine, you will
an
be
entire
good.
20-minute riveting conversation about liking the smell of your own car.
1095. Watch him.
Damn.
Good boy.
You don't mess around when it comes to running up here. I saw you in the driver's seat. I have it on video. I don't need to talk with you, just so you know. Okay? What do you got on you?
1095.
Interesting.
Listen, just hear me out, okay?
I don't need to.
It's a Volkswagen Jetta.
I don't need to. I already saw you.
Wired
You
right
already-
to the starter cylinder. You can see it's got to push to start. If you go find it, it's got to
You can argue with the video. You can argue with the video. That's fine. I have it. We have a lot of video cameras here.
Starter solenoid.
You're under arrest, so.
Good boy. Can I talk to Jay before I
Nope.
go? All right.
So haven't you messed around in a small town?
You got him. Get up there. Good boy.
So this is going to be your opportunity so you don't get in trouble. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, we saw him
Yes, I got man. Yes, I got dog.
driving that vehicle when he ran from us, the Volkswagen, because you picked him up, and so it's you're cooperating.
That's my girlfriend. My son is in there.
You're transporting a felon right now. Okay. Where did you pick him up at?
In Adams.
Okay. And why did he have you come pick him up there?
He said that his car was broke down.
Okay.
I look like babyface Nelson. Fuck that.
Okay. My son is in there. Baby, don't let him take him.
So is this your truck?
That's my father's.
Please, that's my son.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble tonight for what he did earlier. That's why I told you straight up. So I told you straight up, we know what happened,
Yeah.
and you're the one that's transported him.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to keep you out of trouble.
I would have never went and got him.
Okay.
I
All
mean,
right.
I'm straight up. I don't know where his vehicle is at the moment.
Okay.
I picked him up at a buddy's house.
Okay. I'll let you walk out back to the truck so you can get a little bit more comfy, all
Thank
right?
you so much,
I do need to grab your ID, though.
So many
okay?
facts.
You need help?
It's fucking clumps.
So I'm
It's
just going to be
light
honest with you.
version.
If I find out that you're lying to me, I will arrest you and charge you with obstructing, and your kid will go to social services. Do you understand me?
I understand. I'm very aware. I've been in situations like this.
Oh, hell yeah, this family rules.
Okay.
Broke a bone in my back and it never grew in or anything.
Did he send any messages to you at all about what transpired tonight?
His phone is off and so is mine.
So how did he call you?
The house phone, he must have asked somebody.
Any weapons in the vehicle?
No.
Any drugs in the vehicle? So if I deploy my dog, the dog's not going to alert to anything in the vehicle. Mr. Is that true?
What's that?
It was
If I
when he
deploy my
went
dog
empty.
around the vehicle for a free air sniff, he's not going to alert to anything in the vehicle?
I don't think so. Shouldn't.
Well, I know that. When you went and picked him up from the four-way in Grand Marsh, was his black vehicle there?
I didn't see it. It's too dark for me. I can barely see at night.
So how did he call to get a ride?
He called from his buddy's house. Can I get in the car? You can hold the keys. I'm not going nowhere. Well, I know you're not going anywhere.
Damn, he.
Hey,
that
Deputy
without
Zimmer over in
saying.
Marquette County. I'm looking to see if
Fucking the
one of your
road.
deputies could go check residence for me.
Yep, he made a poor decision tonight. I'm sorry that you guys coming out here like that. No, that's why I told you. I'm straight up trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because, like I said, I have him on video. Yeah. And if you guys start to try to lie on his behalf, that's when you start looking up a criminal hit a tree here. So that's why I gave you that warning before we did anything else because I mean it when I say it. Like, there's no tricks here. Yeah. Oh, and she's underage, by the way. Yeah, I know. It's his other half. We know everybody that gives us problems up here.
I'm looking to see if one of your guys can go out there and see if the suspect vehicle from our pursuit is out there. We have him in custody. Someone went and picked him up and we got him stopped here in our county.
What's his charges? Oh, he's going to have second degree reckless endangering safety, felony flee elude. He's got an open case right now for disorderly conduct, so he's going to have bail jumping.
How are you that
bunch of traffic
fat that you
tickets.
hacked
I got to
car
see if
like
it's
that?
still open. I just know he was arrested.
Looks comfortable.
He posted his cash bond though, so that would be bail jumping for it because he committed another crime. And it's really dumb of him when we know who he is because he likes to flaunt his stuff on social media. Which I'm going to go back to my squad. I'm going to show him all the pictures we have saved of him. So,
Hi, bud. Oh, wait.
yeah, so I'm letting you know. I mean, stay clear. I know this truck. The reason I stopped this truck was because I know this is parked right at your apartment complex there. I know there's a high probability that he's inside of it. There's no when you're in a small county, that's just how it is.
I just have you close the door and I'll.
Okay, there is a
Cops kind of
Yep,
obnoxious.
that's fine.
Yeah, of course.
Put your arm in
You
the
good
vehicle.
cunt too.
Here, stick around.
Mr. Schnott, how are you?
Oh, wait. Positive alert. Just be honest with me. What are we going to find in the vehicle?
I don't know. I don't do any drugs.
Okay, well,
He reeks of weed, so
he does.
yeah, he does.
It was on the back tailgate area.
Not
So.
me though.
Right. Okay. Well,
That boy's tits got tits. He's got some nice titties though.
I would kill to see them.
Also, that his vehicle broke down, you need to ride back home. So I'm pick him up.
If he farted in a jar, it'd be so hot the jar would
not
crack.
surprising that it broke down.
And the best part is this: I have him on video because I can clear as day tell who he is.
Right.
Love it.
Why does he keep moaning? What the fuck is with the moan?
Love it.
Through the village of Westfield and out into Adams County. So he's going to jail right now for felony eluding. Okay, so that's where we're at with that.
Okay.
Did he have anything on him, or do you have anything on you?
No.
Because the dog alerted to the vehicle, so I'm going to be
I
searching
have
everything in
his
the
pen.
vehicle.
He gave it to me. You can ask
He
him.
reeked of
It's
weed
his
and hot dog
marijuana.
Oh, okay.
It's his.
and cum socks.
Perfect.
Where am I getting transported to?
You're getting transported to the Marquette County Jail.
That's over in Montana, correct?
Sure is.
Is he running weed? I mean, there's
No. Oh, absolutely not. I know
No.
that for sure.
You sure about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So all the shit that he posts on the Snap Map and everything else about
Yeah, no. He uses that recreationally. He doesn't. He doesn't know. I swear to you, he doesn't.
because the shit that he posts on the Snap Map. I mean,
Dominic is
Yeah,
being
that-
charged
can
for
agree
being
that
a
that's not
wafer.
recreational.
I know.
And I'd be willing to
Felony.
bet that if I
The
went
shit
as
he's
far
posted
as
on
to
the
get a
Snap
search
Map.
or petition to
Snap
apply for a
Map, he
search warrant
said.
for your house right now, nothing there.
No.
So he probably delivered all of it wherever it was going.
He doesn't sell. I'm telling you straight up.
He's asking for people to buy from him on the Snap Map.
I don't have him. I don't check Snap Map. I barely use Snapchat. I'm not on my phone ever.
I mean, he's
Instagram.
posting this to the public. Like when you guys were at
Down on that one.
campground,
Yeah. What do you post then?
he was soliciting people to buy dope from him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
We're very familiar with him. He's making comments about popping cops and doing all this other stuff on there too
Popping
about having
cops?
firearms. Hey,
He's
there's
making
pictures of
bad.
him
All you
with a
see about
firearm
popping
on
cap.
It was on the Snap Map.
Oh, I honest to God have no.
So obviously we have the marijuana issue
Yeah.
that with him. What else is in the vehicle? Like I said, I don't want to go move your baby and all this stuff because if I have to, we're going to be getting human services involved and everything else.
There's nothing that I know of.
Okay.
Dominic's vehicle was eventually located by a neighboring sheriff's office.
Adams County's out with that vehicle. Who's ever the least involved, if they want to head over to where they found it.
And this dude looks like a
follow
real
that
motherfucking
down.
winner.
He puts a fucking flashlight in there.
That's why he was moaning. It was
Great,
attached to his
love
dashboard.
Then you hear him like moan real quick. He puts one of those little like Bluetooth fucking butt ticklers in there.
Yeti, he could feed 2 liter. He could feed 2 litters of pups simultaneously. 1 litter on his
taking
front
your
tits,
car.
the other litter on his
Things
back
to
tits.
remember is just
Oh, I wish his back
second
tits
you
had
move up
nipples.
here, I put out an officer safety bulletin.
I would
You
suck
have to
him.
flash your
Just
gun
grab
around
him by the back.
Snapchat for some stupid reason. Okay, I have pictures of you from social media doing stupid stuff. All that stuff is saved. All that stuff's going to be in the cloud. All right, we know where you live. How do I know you're going to be in that
God damn,
truck?
the cop's a fat fuck too.
Exactly. We know everything about you. I could see in the back of the car. I could see it when I was looking through your rear view mirror that it was you. I'm not BSing you when I say I have everything I need. That's why I don't need to talk with you. I'm letting you know from a standpoint from
If
us.
you don't need to
when
talk
you come
with
up
him,
to
then
a
why are you
county
talking
where
to
we
him?
will chase you for any reason as long as we need to. The only reason I stopped
He
was
needs
because I
to
knew
get
who you
off.
were, and I didn't want to go too far into the other county and leave my guys, stranded to handle calls by themselves. I want you to know all this stuff for your benefit because you still have a chance to possibly turn this around. All right. I mean, this is all stuff that you could have gotten away with when you lived in Watertown. Not here. All right. I'm not joking with you. Like, I know everything about you from the second you moved up here. And the reason is because I have connections all around the state. And they said, hey, this guy's up your way. Here's all of his social media stuff. I said, great. Sent all that stuff out to the department. Easy peasy. When we have problems with people or we have people that cause us problems, we know everything about them. So we only have 17,000 people here. Okay. So I'm just letting you know that from your own standpoint from moving forward. I know you got fired from Breakbush last week. I know everything. Okay. I'm not joking with you here, okay? I'm very straightforward. Sometimes it rubs people the wrong way. I let people know exactly everything I know. There's no secrets with me. And I'm not BSing you when I'm telling you this stuff. So, and I can't even put this in any court of law or anything because you're in custody technically. I'm just doing it more or less for your benefit, for my benefit, to hopefully not have any more problems with you. What's that? So right now, what he's booking you in on is felony flee eluding, felony second-degree recklessly endangering safety, possession of the THC. I believe you're still on bond, so there'll be bail jumping. I have to confirm your DOT record because I know you've had problems in the past with driving to see what your LAT license status-wise. The two big ones are the felony flee and eluding. And because, I'm guessing that you probably see the YouTube videos when people are turning off headlights and stuff and driving the opposite lane of travel. That doesn't change anything we do. So that's why the second degree recklessly endangering safety is on there, because we're still going whether you do that or not. And you're endangering everybody else on the roadway. So those are the only two felonies that you got. The others are just misdemeanors for now. Okay.
Dominic was charged with felony vehicle fleeing eluding an officer, misdemeanor counts of reckless driving, endangering safety, second offense, and bail jumping. He also received multiple citations totaling over $700 and was released a few days later on a $250 cash bond. About 5 months later, Dominic was found guilty, but only for the reckless driving charge. The other charges were dismissed, but remained on record. Additionally, all citations except one were dismissed. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 30 days in county jail, which will be served consecutively to any other sentence he
Damn,
might
that's
have.
easy.
Visit codebluecam.com and treat your family.
30 days in jail, your belt will repair after like 2 months.
Yeah, your butthole will still be malleable. He's young.
Yep, yeah, it'll go back.
Girl's dad definitely sold him out when he was just like, she's underage, right? It's like,
Yeah, and then she was like, "This is weed
butter.
pen, not mine." And the cop's like, "Oh, okay, that was easy."
God damn, what a dumb fucking family.
What do you expect from Marquette County, man? There's not enough rape in that county.
We're really hoping to find a good one. We were really hoping that we'd find a good rape. Dude, fuck it. Mine is always valuable. Valuable or vulnerable?
Malleable.
Malleable. Yeah, she probably auto corrected. Probably auto erected.
Oh, whoa. All right.
Yeah, let's start getting out of here because I gotta fucking that too. Come on, Chewy. Chewy's gonna start getting horny in the chat. I gotta go upstairs, take care of a couple. 30 days in jail is Club Med. I'd come out being able to do 100 push-ups straight and 20 pounds lighter.
Good point. Well fed too.
Well fed. Well fed. Butthole a little loose, but pushing them weights. Not unless he just becomes a little fuck piggy.
Yeah. Show us your tits, boy.
You show us your tits there.
Whip out your doodle.
You got about 5 seconds to show me those tits, or I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Arthur, not my doodle.
Arthur, make him suck your tits. Oh no, black cock. Oh, I love you too, Paulo.
Love you,
But
bro.
yeah, that was a fun one. I gotta start. I gotta go upstairs, take care of a couple things.
All right.
My God, fucking hell divers.
Oh, you do that, bro.
Yeah, so I can sleep all day tomorrow. Ah, fuck, I never got dinner. That fucking sucks.
Go make something, bro. Uber Eats.
Yeah, probably right about that.
Order that motherfucker. Have it to the door. Be lazy.
Order that. They got a bad motherfucker coming out. Ooh.
Cupcake got a bad motherfucker coming out next week.
She'd be sitting there looking at you. Ooh. All right, that's the end of the show. Hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Fucking
St. Patty's Day. Remember, Mason brand jars, damp sponge, freezer. If you want to keep that fart alive.
Keep that fart alive. I'm gonna have a drink tonight. I didn't this morning, so you guys have a safe one. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys on the internet and all that shit. Dan Snot. By the way, Dan, that meme that you made, phenomenal. So, good night, everybody. Enjoy your St. Patrick's Day.
Good night, yo.